Well, 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 it is I. Welcome back to Donkey at Waterfowl. Today I am doing a little solo hunt out of the old 16-foot John boat. I've got my Rogers Goose Buster layout, and I've got 4 dozen Northern Flight, or I guess I've got 3 dozen. 3 dozen Northern Flight full body goose decoys. It's the first day of early goose season, October 5th to be exact, here in Missouri. About 5 a.m. currently. I just swung by Casey's as they opened, got about $50 in fuel, and I got 2 donuts, which look quite greasy, and I'm guessing are going to aid the process of my digestion fast. But I'm pumped. Well, I wouldn't say I'm pumped. I'm excited that it's goose season, but there wasn't a lot of geese here last weekend when I scouted. But there was geese, and it was the only spot I had with geese. So we're going there today. Gonna set up on a point in the layout. These geese are going back and forth about 9 or 10 o'clock to go loaf on this body of water. And I'm hoping what's going to happen is some little groups are going to be coming in, drop down in the decoys, boom. If not, I'm going to pick up my stuff by 10 probably and go ride around and look for some small groups to jump shoot. I'm not opposed to jump shooting some geese, but I am opposed to shooting into big groups. I'll just stick with the little groups. Shoot the mighty stoger today. Got the shot cam hooked up, so if we get some birds to do it dirty, we'll get some good clips. Got the GoPro as well, but I don't know how good the clips are going to be on that thing. Well, I guess it's time to get this bad boy in the water. Oh yeah, she's purring. She's ready, bud. Here's that setup I was talking about earlier. You got 3 dozen full bodies, the layout, the old stoger, hashtag reliability, hashtag boat paddle. Not very clear where I'm headed, but I'm headed somewhere, and that's for sure. All right, I arrived at the spot. Still got about 30 minutes till shooting night. I'm gonna try to set up in a little bush right there. Put my layout underneath that. And we'll see what happens. There's a whole bunch of goose poop all over this island, well, this point. And there's also a lot of footprints. So this is where there's a few sitting out the other day. So I think we might have some action once they can get out of the fields and come loaf. We'll see. Just parking my boat around the corner. We're gonna be hunting up here in this cove right here. But yeah, it's shooting night, so anything that flies over is dead meat. Well, you got the layout set up next to this bush, hoping to keep me in the shadows. We got a small little spread this morning, some full bodies, you know, trying to keep it somewhat realistic. We've got show me your honker sticker, because that's how pumped up I am for early goose season. I want to see some honkers bad. So I'll probably get back with you guys whenever something exciting happens. As of now, stay tuned and make sure to like this video, please. Liking the video, make sure that I can keep making these videos. And look at that. That would be a seagull. And I didn't already mention this, but we've already had a few birds buzz over, some geese, some solos, kind of while I was still setting up and it was dark outside. But yep, I'm gonna lay up now. Today's shell of choice is the Heavy Shot BBs. Hoping these bad boys will put some geese down. Today's choice of brew is some random stuff I found in the cabinet. It's pecan pie maple, whatever the heck that means. But can't go wrong with some straight black coffee. Yeah, that stuff punches, man. Wow. That smells like fall time. Cheers. Somehow I have landed about 40 geese, and they're way too far for me to shoot, so I'm gonna try to run at them and shoot. Well, I just smacked one out of that group, and there was about 15 that stayed on the other side of the water. I think they're gonna hang out for a second. They're kind of clucking like they might get up, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna see if I can get a shot off on one of them. Maybe not. Time will tell, I suppose. Yeah, that must be the head leader, the leader of the pack. Back in 6th grade, I was actually elected leader of the pack. Hashtag Go Coyotes. Yep. Born and raised. They know something's going on because I just shot their buddy. But they're not really quite sure because I'm freaking elusive. Some have called me the man who walks the shadows. Other have called me freaking Chris Kyle, you know. Someone even called me Zorro. Or maybe the 007 version of Larry the Cable Guy. Well, I think I'm gonna keep drinking my maple pecan pie coffee while these geese play whatever they're doing, playing freaking Candyland or whatever's going on over here. I've sat here about all morning and was able to scratch off one honker. Just went and grabbed the boat. I'm gonna pick up my decoys and my blind, and I'm gonna go ride around and look for some small family groups, maybe sitting on the edge of the water. Hopefully I can sneak up on some, maybe scratch my last 2 geese off and finish my limit. Or maybe I'll just do a little bit of scouting for tomorrow or next weekend, whenever I can squeeze another hunt in. I found all of the geese. If you look back there, you can see they're all tucked up in there. Not a crazy amount, there's a decent amount up in there. That's all in restricted hunting zone. So, yeah. Well, I mean, there's birds here, just not in my boat, so that's not a positive. Well, that concludes the day of opening goose season in Missouri. One fat Canadian and a whole bunch of wasted energy. There was not a lot of birds out there today, but I'm about to go scout and see what I can find, so maybe tomorrow I'll get on a better hunt.
Hey, this is Colin with Donkey Hat Waterfowl with a little interruption. I ended up not hunting Sunday for geese, but I was able to confiscate some footage from Donkey Hat Waterfowl members Otis, Cole, and Colton looking for Cole's deer. He was able to harvest a buck with his bow, and this video lacked some footage, so I made a little clip of them, I guess, finding the deer. Congratulations to Cole, and if you are not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now and like the video as well. That way, if you enjoy seeing these goofy videos, I can continue to make more, and I might actually be able to make some good videos if you like this video. Maybe I can accumulate some funds to purchase better equipment. Thank you.
Welcome back, Donkey Hat Waterfowl. Just got a call. One of my buddies just smoked a buck with his bow. So we're gonna go look for him. Checking in. We're gonna go see if we can find his deer.
It should be dead within like 50 to 75 yards. G5 Mega Meat right to the heart, baby. Thank God I'm good.
Coming up here to the kill zone, just parked it side by side. Pretty sure I hit him right around this general vicinity. First blood is right at my feet. I mean, he's dumping right now. If you'll. All right, we're at a little bit of a bump in the road, some might say. Got a good amount of blood.
Oh, Otis, get out of the way. Get out of the way, Otis.
Got a good amount of blood. See, thick blood. Looks to me like heart, maybe even lung. If I caught a little bit of lung, possibly. Okay, jumped the fence right here. My lighted knock, just over the fence. Just hopped the so-called bump in the road. Was something slight, really, for us members of Donkey Hat Waterfowl. Say blood just absolutely pouring out of him everywhere. I mean, it's up in the trees. There's no way he went a whole lot further. Arrow right up here. Let's go, baby. Absolutely covered in it. G5 Mega Meat. Put in that. There's blood right here all along this tree. He's coming out of both sides right now. Blood here. There's a scent in the air. I smell something. Blood there. Let's go, baby. Baby. Let's go. G5 Mega Meat. Got him. Well, we got an absolute stinger right there. Unfortunately, he did have like a 4.5-inch tine when I first shot him. That must have broke off on his descent. We're gonna try and find that, see if I can't get that put back on there.
Thank you for watching Donkey Hat Waterfowl, and make sure to stay tuned for next week's video, where we go cowboy deer hunting and participate in Missouri's antlerless deer season.